Hello, and welcome to the beginning of the WoW Collector. Here is the first step towards that progress of hitting 100%. And the most difficult decision was boosting which character. I felt Hunter was the best, and I was worried about how long the process would take, but in all honesty, the longest thing was reading is this the character you want to select? Once that choice was made, made it kind of easy. There you have it, we're already 110. Have our trusty bear pet. Pretty cool load screen, if you will. Haven't seen that much, and I was a little disappointed that we actually had to go through this quest, but it does make sense. I feel like since I started a brand new account, they geared this for newer players, so you actually had to learn how to play your class a little bit, which, taught you a few of the basics. From here, we transition into the opening scene for the Battle for Lordaeron, which is the beginning of Battle for Azeroth. And I kind of forgot this part when I rushed through leveling. And I think that's what happens is once you get a new expansion, you're so fixated on, hey, I want to hit 120, I want to experience all these things, and kind of forget what happens. So we are traveling to Lordaeron, and we get to walk this whole scenario. There's another person with me. Groups us up automatically. We get to see General Hammond Clay. I thought this was Anduin, but maybe he comes a little later. I know I'm a dwarf, but that guy is super tall. There's Halfboy Jenkins. And I was looking, I used to have so many mounts on my last account, and I have one. The Swift Purple Griffin. It's my only mount. Halfboy Jenkins is with us. This is just kind of the rundown of the scenario. It's kind of nice, taking it all in, almost like a new player would. In the bottom right-hand corner, there are available pets and things like that. And this is all from all the things. That's kind of the main add-on. So we already finished the scenario. Didn't want to show it. It's probably been shown ad nauseum. But we end up in Stormwind when we're finished. And we accept a quest from Half-Lord Wormbane. Sorry, a little hard to see on the computer. Now Magni summoned us, so we're going to go ahead and fly out there at some point. First views of Stormwind, if you will. Kind of nice, just overview, just kind of an introduction into the video and the footage. So, the next few videos will kind of be more of a highlight of what I've actually collected, but it's kind of just setting things up. Had to get my auto run set up here as well. We set it to the tilde sign, top left corner of the keyboard, just because I feel like I don't ever use that. I kind of trained myself not to hit 1 when I want to auto run. So let's just flying towards the cathedral in Stormwind, just kind of getting a sense of things. And here is where we pick our very first node. Just kind of flying around, just kind of get a sense of things. Didn't know what I wanted to do first, so I just figured, hey, let's fly outside of Stormwind. And as I was flying, if you look at the mini-map in the top right, I did actually find a treasure chest, which was kind of surprising. I didn't think I'd find them here. I'm used to seeing them in Legion and Argus and things like that, so when I found this one, I headed straight for it. Almost got distracted there for a second, but did end up going after the treasure chest. And I got war resources. It was weird. Don't know why that spawned there, but hey, I'll take it. I'm going to actually go back there and see if it shows up again. Kind of getting things kind of set up. So from this point, we head to Dalaran. Now, I came to Dalaran because I wanted to start Argus. My goal was to unlock Lightforged Draenei and unlock the Void Elves prior to leveling. And you'll kind of see some things in a minute why I switched things up. My initial goal was, hey, jump into Argus, unlock Lightforged Draenei, unlock Void Elves, and then go from there. But as I kind of got through things, I ran into a couple snags, so. And we'll kind of document that through the channel as well. I'm also going to include more graphics and things like that as we get further into the video series. But kind of the point of this is to document everything we're collecting, showing runs and things like that. Because what I found is I started my old account in the vanilla raids. First Molten Core and Blackwing layer. And what I found was if I ran it on my Warlock, I'd get a bunch of Hunter pieces. Jump on my Hunter and I'm getting Warlock pieces. It's kind of frustrating. So right here I'm looking for the Argus teleport, which that person just used. But I can't find it. So I'm thinking. And then what I finally realized was, just like everything in Argus and in Legion, if you're confused, just go see Khadgar. He was generally the poster boy for this expansion. This is one of my guildmates. A really nice person. has a pretty sweet bow actually. I gotta work on my transmogs. It's kind of sad. I had so many transmogs, but it's okay. We're gonna go through this systematically and kind of the goal is we're gonna level half the tunes, and then we're also going to push some tunes as well. And I'll kind of lay all that out in one of the subsequent videos once we unlock the Lightforged Draenei. So here we found Khadgar, found the quest I needed in order to go to Argus. Velen has now summoned us. Now we have the official summon. We can kind of go meet him on the Exodar and kind of plan our path from there. That crab is sweet. So obnoxious. And yes, I don't have flying. That was my test to see if I could fly or not. So when you boost a tune to 110, you do get flying in Stormwind and some of the lower areas, but you do not get flying in Legion, which I was a little sad about actually. They do make you grind that out. But I mean, I guess if you're working towards everything, you're going to collect all the class mounts for each class, which inevitably you're going to unlock flying. So yeah, it'll be a lot of money to be spent. I don't have heirlooms, I don't have anything. I'm not too sure why I went this way, in all honesty. I think I'll just go to the harbor and then take a boat to Exodar. It was really roundabout way to get to places. I felt like they could have done a better job with that, especially when you're jumping in at 110. It's kind of like, hey, can you just get me there? But, you know, it is what it is. Thankfully, I don't have to do my entire class haul in order to get to Argus, I guess, so I should be thankful for that part. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to be documenting things and kind of having probably shorter videos, just kind of highlight, hey, I found this, found this, and kind of go from there. Not many mogs unlock on this part, obviously. So, finally find the quest. This takes us to the Exodar, which is where we meet Velen, which he reports us over to Argus. So, neat little transition here. This should take us, yeah, now we're approaching the Exodar, and I kind of shorten the videos a lot just to kind of get everything in there and kind of get them online for people. That was kind of the goal for everything, was just get things posted and kind of document things. That is, in essence, what I want to do, is I want to show the collection from start to finish and just kind of what we've gathered. And I am going to get all the mogs, all the mounts, all the pets for everything. So every single class I'm going to unlock. Basically everything. I need to tweak all the things settings as well. But I'm gonna have like recipes and things like that, and that's the other thing, is as I level tunes, they're all going mining and herb, and then once I hit max level, I'll go ahead and switch some out. That way I can have some of the professions. But it really felt like throughout the leveling process, herbs and mine were the best to have. So finished up that quest, arrived on the Vindicaar, which is the ship that lands in Argus. That's kind of where we start our journey. So the goal was just to fly through here, unlock Lightforged Draenei, unlock the Void Elves, and go from there. So now we're down here at the very beginning of the quest with Velen and Illidan, and just kind of killing some demons. I'm at 110. The starting gear they give you, I felt, was a little bit stronger than what you get when you first get to Argus. So if you're doing mythics, if you're doing looking for raid in Legion, your gear was okay, but I felt like at 110 my gear was a little stronger, which was kind of nice, especially for this part, because I remember coming here live and it took a while to kill stuff, so that was kind of nice. Obviously, okay, so I think what kept happening here was, well, this is for my loot, but when I first started, I had this green and blue bar underneath my character, and it took me forever to find out where in the settings it was. So that was kind of nice to get rid of. But right now I'm just killing stuff, kind of showing just the basics. My UI is it's called LUI. It's free to download. You have to download it off their website, and then once you have it, all the updates are through Curse at that point, which has now become Twitch. So I mean, hopefully you're following me on Twitch as well at thewowcollector. But this is the end of the video.